Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That was terrible. Don't sing when you're sick. Doesn't work so well. All right, guys, this is the intro to rocket building. So you guys are going to be building 2, maybe 3 rockets while I'm away. And I'm going to give you a really quick demo on it. It goes really fast, okay? So this is the first one. It's called a soda straw rocket. We're not using soda straws, though, okay? You are actually going to use pencils. Why? Because our pencil launchers, our soda straw launchers are more fun than soda straws. We launch them at about 60 psi. A straw, you're maybe getting 2 or 3. So a couple things you're going to need. Number one is you're going to need a round pencil. Crayolas are awesome. And hey, remember, you're supposed to have those pencil crayons for your stats and probability task when I'm away too. So one of these is ideal. All right, so the first thing you're going to have is you're going to get this template. And first step, cut out the rectangle. Cut out the fins. Don't cut the lines. Okay, imagine this as like a whole shape. If you cut it off, it just makes it awkward and not so cool. Okay, so very first thing you got to do is if you want to color it ahead of time. Okay, you can do all kinds of fun stuff, or you can do all kinds of lame stuff. The big thing is that you want to make sure that you recognize your rocket. You can even put like Mr. Paul. Write it small though, because it's probably going to get rolled up. Now, here's the hardest piece. What I would recommend you do is you cut a few pieces of tape, thusly. I usually stick them on the corner of the table, and that will save you a lot of time. So first thing we're going to do is you are going to roll, and yes, this is tricky. You probably won't get it the very first time. So you roll it and roll it and roll it, roll it and roll it and roll it, until you get a tube. Now, why did we have a few pieces of tape, you might be asking? You want to get this tube fairly tight to the pencil. Okay, the pencil always needs to be able to move, otherwise you've just created a rocket that won't launch. Now, see what I did there? Tape it, then tape around. Oy vey. You don't ever want to have tape above the paper either. See, so now I got one end that looks terrible and one end that looks good. So now we roll it and roll it and roll it till you get a nice little tube. See, there I just covered up the Mr. Paul part. Oh well. Like so. As I tape it, I get that. Now, so you got that big kink? No worries. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to lay some tape on it. Now, as you can imagine, see how it slides? That's perfect. Now, anywhere you have a seam, that's where air could potentially leak out. So, it's important that the next thing you're going to do is we're actually going to tape all the way down the shaft of the rocket, like so. All the way down. You'll notice how I'm not wrapping it like a hockey stick. Okay? Go around, tear it off, or cut it. Go around. I'm overlapping by just a little bit each time. If you take a piece of tape and you roll it all the way down, it actually tightens up around the pencil, and then that rocket won't launch. All of the rockets on my wall of fame were made this way. As I said, if you shortcut, your rocket won't perform. There we go. Now look at that. I guess you don't have to decorate it ahead of time after all. Put my name back on. I forgot about that. Don't decorate it ahead of time. Mr. Paul, look, I'm almost done this rocket. Okay, nice tube. You could probably drink through it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you take it off the pencil, put it back in through the sharp side. You don't ever want to damage the ends. Now, on the thing it's going to ask you to do your nose cone, you can do that. Let's do that right now. This is the trick. Okay, so can you see where the tube is? I want a sharp pencil, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this up so the pencil is about there. That's where my pencil lead is. See if I can get that closer. Okay, so I've got my pencil, I pull my pencil back. Now this is the coolest cheat. So what you do is I can feel it. See how I can bend that? Right on my mark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. And now I've got a little nose cone. Now you don't want to just leave it that way because it's not going to hold. So we take some more tape. Carefully wrap it around. Twist, 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 twist. Now, the next thing you're going to have to do here is do a blasting cap. This isn't on the sheet. Okay, so after I have my nose cone, what should I do? I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to fold it over the top. Like that. Doesn't that look ridiculous? And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to twist it again. And what this does, for those of you who watch this video, what it does is it totally seals the nose cone from leaking air. And I wrap it down a bit. That's it. You want to keep your pencil in there because that's what enables you to push really hard. If I take this out and I squish it, the whole thing collapses. Okay, so I may put even one more piece just to make sure it's really well. And you see how I'm taking that down the body of the rocket? Okay, that's a smoking rocket right there. See if we can get close up. Right there. Come on, focus on something shiny. Okay. So I've got a nice smooth cone and a strong body. If you put too much tape on this, they get too heavy and they actually won't fly very well. So you'll see some students in class who haven't watched this video and they'll just be putting tape and tape and tape and tape and tape. I'm also just using regular paper. You will have the option to use cardstock, but the Hall of Fame, most of those are made with regular paper. Fins. I'm only going to show you how to do this on one. So what you do is you fold it along the line. So you get this kind of airplane looking thing. Like so. All right. Again, you're going to need a little bit of tape. I even tear mine in half. You do it how you want. And all we do is you want to leave, again, leave about 2 centimeters from the bottom of the rocket. Okay, like so. Then we take a piece of tape and we tape it on, just like that. That's why there's a little tail. Take my other piece of tape. And guys, know that I've made probably 40 of these. Another big thing is try and keep them really straight. Okay, now we got my fins. You want to put another one on the back side. And you see that little tip? You can see that little bit of white? I'll even make it black so it's really easy. That's going to catch wind. So go back to another piece of tape and just seal it right down. And there you have it, one straw rocket. These things, you'll be amazed at how far these little guys go. Okay, you can modify it. You can tape the wings, the fins if you want to make them super strong. Put a layer of tape on them. Yeah, but don't get too fancy with them. Build them. That was 8 minutes minus the cutting out. Okay, should have 2 fins on it though, definitely. Thanks. Watch the next one for the big rockets.